Sean.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Is there anything I can help you out with?
Yes, I'm actually trying to get another phone. I've been having a lot of trouble with the phone I've had. I've had a lot of dropped calls, and I've been with T-Mobile for a long time. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay. So we might be able to help you out, give you some more reliable service.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a couple questions just so we can maximize your experience, make sure we're getting you the right phone.
Okay.
What do you typically do on your phone? Anything in particular?
Well, yes, what I like to do is, I need to get a download for some drug information,
Okay.
because I'm a nurse.
Oh, you're in the medical field.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
very nice, very nice.
And I work part-time as a bartender, so I also like to have different type of apps, like email apps and social networking, all the different social networking apps.
Okay, awesome. So let's we'll get started with this. I'll take down some of your information,
Okay.
and then we'll go through and make sure you get coverage in your area, and then, we'll just kind of check off some of the things that you just told me, so that when we recommend the phone, we make sure we recommend the right phone for you.
Oh, great, that
Okay.
sounds good. I'd like to compare, because I've been with them such a long time, and,
So you haven't seen some of the new phones that are out?
right, I haven't really,
okay.
so I'm interested in checking this out, because I've heard some good reports about Sprint.
Oh, absolutely. Here, have a seat. We'll go over a couple different options that we have for you. So let's just act like I already did your information, so we're good there. So as you can see, you're all set on coverage. When you're on a network like Sprint, you don't have to worry about coverage really. You're gonna get coverage pretty much anywhere, unless you're in the middle of like Dakota somewhere or something like that. So obviously we're setting you up with a smartphone. Now is it just for you, or were you thinking about multiple lines today for
Well,
a family or
actually,
something like
just
that?
for myself.
Just for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as the phones go, are you an iPhone person? Are you an Android person? Or you're just kind of open to what's out there right now?
Well, I'm somewhat open to whatever you might feel for the things that I need, like the applications that I talked about.
Okay.
So whatever you think that would be good for me, because I don't know much about the phones.
All right, awesome. So let's do this. We'll go through some of the different options. So obviously we're gonna get you a smartphone so you can utilize all the applications. Now, given that you're going to be looking at drug information on the phone, it's probably going to be advantageous to get something that has a bigger screen,
Yes.
so you can fit more information on it at once. You're not scrolling around all over the place.
Yeah.
So we'll check out a few of those, try to get you the best thing possible. So as you can see here, we got some of the different questions. Well, actually, some of the stuff that you already told me. So you told me you're into social networking. Obviously, you're going to need email on there.
I like having my calendar too on the phone, because of my schedule.
Oh yeah, of course. I'd imagine being a bartender and going to school and
Yeah, it's a
trying to
lot.
learn nursing. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
it is a lot, and I do some traveling too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of traveling, but I
Alright.
try to fit that in.
Alright, beautiful. So what this does is kind of tailors the selection. It's going to give us the recommendations are going to be based on what you told me, and we're not just here selling you a phone, trying to build a little relationship with you as well.
Yeah, also, I don't do a lot of talking. I mean, I do minimal, let's say I minimally use the talking aspect
Okay.
of the phone. I'm more interested in the apps and email and
So
web.
data's going to be a big
Yeah,
thing.
that's more of the biggest thing, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I probably only use the phone like 500 minutes a month, probably around.
Yeah,
that,
not a lot of people talk much anymore. A lot of people do texting and
Yeah,
it's
that's
so much
it.
easier. It's
Isn't
more
it
convenient.
interesting that everything's changed over the
Yeah.
years, Yeah.
You don't have to worry about minutes anymore, at least. Now it's different.
Right.
A few years will be something else.
I know, that's right.
All right, so essentially what we're going to be looking at, we're going to be taking a look at iPhones. If you're interested in iPhone, the benefit of having that is really simplicity. That's what it boils down to.
Well, I do want something simple.
You do
right?
want something
Yeah,
simple?
I do. I don't want anything complicated, because I'm in a rush a lot. And
You just
I'm
want to be
busy.
able to access
Yeah.
everything, have it in the same place, and you don't have to worry about it. You
Yeah.
probably would want to go with an iPhone then.
Okay.
But just so you know what your options are, if you did go with let's say, we call it an Android phone,
Okay.
essentially what that's going to do for you is give you a couple different models to choose from, and on top of that, you can customize the phone a little bit more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and some people like that, some people don't.
Is it simple too? I mean, or is it more complicated, or is it
It-
just as simple
I
as?
would say they're very, very similar,
Okay.
but a lot of people that aren't looking for, any of the fancy features, the customization, the fancy logos, stuff like that, typically go with an iPhone. You turn it on, it's going to be the same thing every time you turn it on. You don't have to worry about anything. And being on the go and really busy like you are, I think that'd probably be the best fit for you. So as far as the different models go, we've got an iPhone 6, we've got the 6 Plus, which has a little bit of a bigger screen. Both of them have great cameras.
And how big is the screen?
The screen, I'm not too sure, to be completely honest with you. I know that the iPhone 6 is hovering right around a 5-inch, I believe,
Okay.
and I believe that the iPhone 6 Plus is a little bit bigger. I
I
can-
should
5.5.
go with the bigger screen.
What is it?
5.5.
5.5. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah, I might go with a little bit bigger because, I mean, and it's the same app, the same system and everything.
Yeah,
right?
everything's pretty much going to be the
Okay.
same. Apple kind of unifies all their products more or less in their mobile range. So your tablets, your phones, they're going to have the same interface. Makes it real easy for customers to go back and forth.
Okay,
So if you want to go with the Plus, you have the option of leasing it, or if you wanted to, you can do our Easy Pay program. So the difference between the two is if you go with the lease, you're going to save a little bit of money up front. You don't have to put any money down with either of them.
Oh,
But the cool thing about the lease is that in a couple of years, you can just switch the phone, bring it right back to us. We'll take it back and we'll set you up with the newest phone.
oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of streamlines everything for you. Whereas with the Easy Pay, you're going to own the phone at the end of it.
Oh,
So typically, you're going to have service at all times. So I mean, you're always going to be wanting to get the latest phone. It just benefits you in the long run. So it's it's up to you. I'd recommend you lease it.
well, that sounds like a good option with leasing.
All
It's
right.
like leasing a car, you just turn it in every 2 years.
Exactly,
right?
get the latest car.
Right.
In this case, a phone. So you have a couple different options. You can do 24 months, 12 months, or 30 months. I'd recommend the 24. That's the most common. That'll
Okay.
put you right around $20 a month on top of your plan price.
Oh, okay, and what are your prices for the plans?
I'll actually pull that right up for you so you can take a look, get a nice visual. We have a couple different colors. I don't know if color's a big thing for you. We've got gray, gold, and silver.
Oh, really? I'd love to have gold.
The gold is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
All right, so as far as the different plans go, given that you're going to be primarily using data, I'd probably recommend the Simply Everything plan so that you don't have to worry about that. So you're not going to have to track your data usage. You can just use your phone without hassle, and obviously you don't have to worry about minutes. Same thing with text messages, but that's going to be the best plan for you so that you're not monitoring your data and you restrict yourself midway through the month because you run out or anything like that.
Oh, how much is that?
That's about $100 a month. Actually, no, it's not 100. Sorry. Was it 70?
80.
80. Thank you. $80
Is
a
that
month.
with the leasing?
That's before the lease. And the leasing's going to be 20 on top, so bring you right around $100 a month.
Okay.
And that's going to set you up with everything. So you'll have your plan, you'll have your phone, and like I said, you don't have to pay anything today, which is always a plus.
Oh, yeah, that is great, and I can actually change the number I have and keep that, I can keep the number I
Oh
have.
yeah,
and-
sorry
oh,
for
great.
not asking. Yeah, if you want to keep your number, we can migrate it over, no problem.
Oh, good.
And all I'll do is try to get your account number,
Mhm.
your information based on your account, maybe your password, the last word of social.
Okay.
Be able to take that over, no problem.
Oh, okay, great, that sounds good, I'm so glad I came in here.
Oh, yeah, we'll
You've
help
been
you
so
out good.
very helpful, yes.
Thank you. So, now is there anything else that you need today? I mean, we do have a bunch of different accessory bundles that we can set you up with. I mean, you're obviously gonna need a case.
Yeah.
It doesn't come with a car charger, that's a big one. You're gonna be using this thing all the time. You're definitely gonna need some juice on the go.
Right, well, definitely I'd like to get a cover for it, because it's
Okay.
important to have that, and also definitely a car charger, yeah.
Now, we do also offer screen protectors, so you don't have to worry about any gouges
sure.
or anything like
Yeah.
that. All right, so we can set you up with that. Now, you have a couple different options. If you wanted to, you can buy everything outright. But considering you're gonna be on the Flex program, you don't have to do that if you'd like. You can just pay $875 a month.
Oh, really?
We can set you up with the car charger case and the screen protector, and that'll just go right onto your bill. Kind of
Wow.
streamlines the whole
That's
process for
great.
you.
You know what, I'm so glad I came in here, it's like I don't have to pay for anything.
Exactly. Isn't that nice?
I'll take it all. Like Christmas, huh?
Like the Home Shopping Network.
That's enough of everything.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's good.